wait for a fuller investigation, of course, by the NYPD and the MTA police and Port Authority police and FBI. But at this point in time, all we know of is one individual, thank God, was unsuccessful in his aims.
This is New York. The reality is that we are a target by many who would like to make a statement against democracy, against freedom. We have the Statue of Liberty in our harbor, and that makes us an international target. We understand that.
That was a press conference that just wrapped up a short while ago. But right now, this is a live picture at the scene near 42nd Street and 8th Avenue. Obviously, there is a considerable amount of police presence there. You even have some military individuals there as the Port Authority bus terminal, we understand, back open to commuters. Of course, this is a work day for a lot of people.
And this happened at one of the busiest transit hubs in New York. The mayor saying their lives revolve around the subway system there. So a very busy area where it happened. So lucky that just minor injuries this morning. The governor called it an amateur level device that we used here. And again, hearing those New Yorkers standing strong together this morning. So right now, Fox 32's Tia Ewing is also following this story for us here in Chicago.
That's right. She's at Union Station in the Loop getting reaction to the explosion. Good morning, Tia. Are you hearing anything from Chicago police at this hour?
Actually, we have heard from Chicago police. I'll get to that in a second. We are right outside of Union Station. I can tell you this is the time where you see a lot of commuters. So far, though, we haven't really seen Chicago police in full force out here. But what I can tell you is that the Chicago Transit Authority told me that 1.5 million people ride every single day. That's a lot of people. And the CTA is the second largest transportation system, second largest public transportation system in the nation. That is second to New York City. So let's talk about New York. This is what we know. A 27-year-old suicide bomber with ties to terrorism set off a homemade explosive device at the Port Authority bus terminal subway station this morning, seriously injuring himself and others, and he was taken into custody. Now here at home, the Chicago police spokesperson did release a statement to us, and this is what that statement says. CPD stands behind the people of New York and NYPD. While there are no credible threats to Chicago, Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson has increased patrols around CTA, Metro Rail, and major transit hubs. Any irregular activity should be reported to 911 or cpdtip.com. So if you do see anything suspicious, make sure that you pick up the phone right away and call police. But again, right now, this is the time where we see a lot of commuters, and so far, we haven't really seen Chicago police, but in the past they have told us that you may not see them, but that certainly doesn't mean that their presence isn't here. Live from outside of Union Station, Tia Ewing, Fox 32 News.
Tia, thanks for that, and I know you'll stay on top of it today. Now let's go back to some other stories from Chicago area today. A house is not livable this morning after an overnight fire in Skokie. A worker noticed the flames and called the fire department. It happened on Terminal Avenue, just south of Gulf Road. Crews worked hard to fight through the cold here. No one was hurt, and an investigation is underway this morning.